Welcome back! Last time we got started on Act 3. This time, well, we're gonna continue Act 3. As per usual. So, turns. No, yeah.
Yeesh. They're not gonna cut us a single brick, huh?
Correct.
I don't know why they're attacking us. Whatever the reason, we should prepare for more hostility.
So, what's the deal with this place?
I scanned the entire area during the fight. But this place doesn't seem to lead anywhere else. It's just some kind of sealed-off zone. What is it, Arena? You're looking pretty beat.
Why is my phone ringing? It was the doctor calling for someone who would essentially, I think, someone... Wrong person! Less so wrong number, more so wrong person. I don't know why they called it my phone, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm fine. I probably just overdid it a little.
And Toshiro, you're drenched in sweat. Are you about to throw up?
Oh, it's nothing at all. I'm just feeling a bit too warm in this suit. It's heavier weight for winter, that's all.
Come on, let's get back to the hallway. This place is just too much to handle. If we stay any longer, I might just lose it.
Yeah, we don't need to stick around. We can hash out our next steps when we're out of here. At least we know what's on the other side of the door now. Too bad it didn't help us get home.
What's next? Should we search for a similar door elsewhere?
Don't move a muscle! We've come to stop you!
Welcome to say hello to the Rebel Corp. This chapter. And yeah, they're full-blown rebel this time, a bit like Act 1, but like, they are aggressive in this chapter.
Oh, what now?
We'll decide what now. You're Legionnaires, aren't you? If you are, you already know what we'll do with you, and don't bother lying.
Wait, now, we swear, we're not your enemy.
What happened was, we wound up in this world by accident. And now we're trying to find our way out.
Really? I haven't heard that one before. Well, if you make any wrong moves, we're tying you all up anyway.
So, has anyone else noticed how they're...
How they're the most tightly wound hat people we've met so far?
Correct.
Indeed. I believe it'd be in our best interest to avoid provoking them further.
Listen, I know you're trying to get to your home. Unfortunately, none of us are able to leave here.
Huh? Why's that?
This entire place has been caught up in the clutches of a heartless tyrant. Until he's been toppled, not a single one of us will be free. And that includes yourselves now.
I saw that coming. Another door, another place that needs a revolution.
Indeed! And we're the ones who shall kick it off and liberate this place. Permanently! And that's why we members of the Rebel Club are too preoccupied to help you escape.
Yep. What did you expect? This is a scroll.
We're in quite even have any useful leads.
I suppose we could help you on the intel front, if you're willing to join our rebellion.
I see. A quid pro quo scenario. The terms do sound reasonable enough at this point. Thoughts, Joker?
Let's hear them out
Yes,
first.
we'd best learn more about the situation. Any final decisions can come after that.
You heard the guys. We need more deets before we sign up for anything.
So be it. All of you, follow me. We've reached our hideout. Enter.
Alright, let's see here.
It's LeBlanc again!
It's another LeBlanc?
It's always LeBlanc. Even in the middle of a goddamn school, it's LeBlanc.
Nailed it! Score 1 for the king of comedy, Ryuji! Although I have to say, the act has gotten a little stale by now.
I believe I speak for the panel when I say we would appreciate more animated gestures next time.
Maybe incorporating some props into your routine would spruce it up.
When did I say I was taking notes?
What's this? Are you over here mocking our hideout?
Oh no, we wouldn't think of it. No mocking here.
Except for blocking of Ryuji.
Hey, who's this strange lot? Well, they're actually...
One long story later.
I see. So you stumbled upon them, and they're trying to determine whether or not to join the Rebel Club.
1 full year later.
I suppose we are desperate. Even a cat would make a good ally in our circumstances.
Better watch your tongue, buddy.
Before we agree to anything, though, would you mind sharing a bit more on what's happening? We heard something about a tyrant earlier. What else can you tell us about that?
In a nutshell, he's a ruthless monster.
Not exactly too descript from the painting.
He has no problem throwing others under the bus, so long as he gets something out of it. That's right. We all trusted him, and the traitor stabbed us in the back. That bastard took away someone very close to me.
Okay, outside of like obvious. Sorry for the plot. As brain was trying to catch up with my words. I want to keep the center name in mind. It is a major plot beat right now for this part of the game. I'll talk about Act 3 once we get into Light Up proper. But yeah, this is it is major, it's something major.
If only it weren't for... It's time he got what he deserves.
And also remember that this is the metaverse.
What was that?
Every single one of us here has been put through hell by...
Huh. We can't hear him say the name. What's the deal there? Weird, right? What do you think is doing that?
It's enough backstory. Are you going to help us or not?
Just to be clear first, you do know how we can get out of here, right?
Fine. We'll tell you this one thing for now. This is top secret, mind you. Recently, we were able to confirm the location of the Legionnaire's leader. locked up so tightly, none of us can get in. We can only break in if we find all 4 keys to the door.
And what's that got to do with us? We're looking for an exit, not a fight.
We've searched every other place in this building, and we haven't found a single way out. But we've never seen what's behind that locked door. Which means...
Which means...
That's our exit.
If they've already searched everywhere else and still haven't found an exit, there's a real chance we'll find what we're looking for beyond that door. I believe that's their logic. I suppose this means we do share a common goal. Yes?
Let's join the Rebel Club.
Good idea. It's not as though we have any other leads at the moment. Plus, helping them may even jumpstart Toshiro's memory.
Thank you. Hopefully I can remember something useful. Having come this far already, I'm determined to get to the bottom of my memory issue.
That settles it. We're joining the Rebel Club.
Glad to hear it. Welcome aboard, everyone. As of this moment, you're officially members of the Rebel Club. We'll root out and confront this evil as one.
Yeah, we're that much closer to success!
So, do you know where any of the keys are?
According to our investigations, there are strange-looking doors spread across the building. You should find them beyond those doors, in a horrible pocket dimension.
Ah, we've already been through one of those. So there are more of them, huh?
The closest one is in the courtyard. Once you're properly equipped, please head there and acquire it for us.
Bet they're all crawling with enemies. Well, nothing new to us.
You said it. Well, let's suit up and get going.
Welcome to Act 3. Not much in the way of new skills. Guess we'll go with Aggie. That's pretty useful. That's pretty good. That would be amazing, but I can't afford that. But I can afford you. That's more range damage. You... I'm an arena. Oh yeah, the HP thing. Oh, that just has us like request lists. Do we have any quests
What
yet?
should we choose
No.
next time?
I believe this is the shortest chapter in the game.
How about something more powerful? What would you like?
It's not even all that much more powerful. And its ranged is worse. That could be useful, but the range and the statuses. Yeah, here's the point where a lot of the... equipment starts to become a little bit more on the shit side from the shop. Which is fine because it means more money for fusions. Or for weapon fusions.
Best of luck out there.
Speaking of which, before we do the talking, time to head to the Velvet Room. Yeah, no new fusion rights. Oh yeah, I made this second I'm gonna show it. Brain. Now that is actually really useful. So useful I might actually save for that. Apparently today was a fusion video. Because, geez, I have fused a lot of things. Can I get Medea now? Or Heliundia? I just don't need that right now. I could use you though. If I give up you two, I don't have enough for you. I'm not getting rid of SP. At the same time, I also have, like, emergency support on you. We'll worry about that in a bit.
Time to write.
Gives us talking time. I don't... Okay, I guess it's a good opportunity to talk about, like, chapters. Chapter 1 is too long. Honestly, it is by far the longest chapter. It is... I would argue 30% of the game. It's about 33.33%. It's a good chunk of the game. Compared to, like, the other acts. If you can tell by the... It took 20 hours to get to Act 2, and then it took 10 for Act 2. I think this one is also pretty short. Now that length in the beginning, bad thing, it can be a turn off for some. But honestly, it's a lot of the first part of the game is 1, setting up stuff for the future, 2, teaching you the game mechanics in a digestible way, of just throwing you everything at once. And it also has, like, okay, we've taught you, show us you know, you learned. So that's why it's so long. Show us what you learned.
Sounds good.
Act 2 is just, I don't know. Was Act 2, I wish some of the gimmicks got introduced earlier, but it was also more formally introducing high ground as well. Because Chapter 1 did not really have that much in the way of high ground and Phantom Dash.
Whatever.
3 is probably, like, from the gimmick perspective, is probably my favorite. I don't know. I don't feel like we're gonna have time. Yeah, we're already at 20 minutes. We're not gonna have time to start anything. So I might as well, like, continue to talk about it since right now. Act 2 is... yeah, Act 2's gimmick is pretty interesting. It does get expanded upon later. I will say that. It's pretty interesting, a mechanic though. It requires a lot of strategizing. Act 3 is... I've already talked about it last time. It is the loudspeakers. It's an interesting mechanic. It's as interesting as it is annoying. And so somebody with, you know, poor short-term memory, it can be a hassle. It's not that bad. You just need to keep your wits about you. It's not like something is appearing for a flash, a brief instant where you need to fully identify. It does go at your own pace because it's a text box. And it's like any other text box, and it lasts long enough. Honestly, I'm pretty sure... And Act 4 is a combination of every gimmick. It doesn't really have gimmicks of its own. But it makes sense. Act 4 is the final act. That's pretty much everything I want to talk about. Till next time.